Hi, good morning, everybody. Shane here from the Brookings Home Team, powered by Century 21. And it's a cold Monday morning, but that didn't stop Barb and I here. We're here for our Monday morning mortgage tip. And thank you for watching again on this cold day. And as always, I'll have Barb's information on the top, on the bottom, on the sides, wherever your device allows you to see that. But we were talking a little bit about refinancing and paying off your house, and we've had a few questions on that here lately, and thought let's just talk about that a little bit today. So thanks for braving the chilly weather. And what do you have to talk about today then on that part?
When people do ask, should they pay off their house in lieu of paying off student loans or other debt, the common consensus is because you may have a tax deduction in the interest that you pay on the house, that you pay the other things off first. I've also had some visits with people who are about to retire. They've got their house paid down pretty well, and they wonder, before they get into fixed income, should they pay off their loan? Some people would think that maybe it would be better, if you know you're going to have adequate cash flow, to continue the payment and keep your cash so that you have it on hand for emergencies or other things. You'll continue tax deduction for a while until your house payment gets so little that maybe that won't work anymore. But if you have cash in reserve that you could pay it off if you changed your mind later, you might want to hang on to it. So we're suggesting that people continue their payments.
Okay. Now, as far as refinancing, then, let's say that somebody comes in and talks to you, and they're at a 5%, and the rate is at either 4.5, or even lower. Obviously, it depends on where the rate's at. What would you recommend them doing? Is there a line where they draw to refi?
I usually recommend that there should be about 1% difference between the rate that you have and, if you're looking for a lower rate, what the new rate is. So if you were at 5 and we could offer you a 4, that would probably be a good time to pencil that out. If there's only a half, we could sure take a look at that too. Sometimes if you need to take cash out, that's still a pretty good rate. If you are one of the lucky ones that has a 3% rate, and rates are pushing 5 right now, then you probably don't want to refinance the balance of the great rate you already have, but you might want to look at a home equity loan, especially if you're looking at consolidating other debt that's at a higher interest rate, and maybe you have some cash need, a new vehicle or something like that, and the house might work better than a car loan, although you need to really compare those things.
Yeah. And Barb's a good resource for that, so she'd be happy to talk to you a little bit more on, excuse me, if that would be a good move for you there or not. So, yeah, I mean, when you, and I had an equity line at one point where I was able to, purchase items and stuff like that, maybe not bigger items. And in my situation, I was able to write that interest off because it was tied to my house. So some good information.
Yeah. Another thing you might want to compare if you're looking at that is the difference between lines of credit and a regular second mortgage, which is paid back just like your first in monthly payments, sort of like a car loan. Okay. Sometimes there's a rate difference there. Sometimes those open lines of credit can change quickly like a credit card rate.
Yeah, so good news or good information. So, all right, so there you have it. That's today's Monday morning mortgage tip. Feel free to contact Barb or myself if you have any questions. We'd be happy to answer them here or on our next episode. I'll have all of her information in this post here for you to reach out to her. Feel free to give her a call at any time, and she'd be happy to talk to you there too. So, and as always, feel free to share or tag anybody that you feel would be that would benefit from this video, and hopefully we can help them out as well. So thanks, Barb.
Super. Stay warm out there.
Stay warm, and we'll be back next Monday, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you.
Bye.